to brief. It's also been fairly windy, and I think the wind's going to be the main feature of the weather in the days ahead, particularly so around Wednesday and Thursday. Some very strong winds coming in across many northern and western parts. Those winds perhaps up to severe gale force. More about that nearer the time. Here's today's chart. Masses of isobars. It has indeed been windy, and we've had these weather fronts bringing along some outbreaks of rain. At the moment, the heaviest rain is in the more northern parts of Scotland. We can zoom in on that. It's beginning to clear up now in the west of Scotland. Still raining around Glasgow, though, for instance. So a little bit of brightness to end the day in some of those northwestern parts, the odd glimmer in sheltered eastern areas as well. But most places will be fairly cloudy, or indeed are fairly cloudy, with outbreaks of rain and drizzle. But we will find somewhat clearer weather moving down during the course of the rest of the evening and overnight into many central and northern parts of the country. A fair number of showers packing in eventually as well, and some of those showers by the end of the night turning heavy with some hail and thunder, turn to snow over the hills. Southern areas, though, look like staying quite misty and damp throughout the night. Now, it will continue to be windy. Fairly good news, as a matter of fact, because if nothing else, the winds will hold those temperatures up, because as the skies clear, obviously in northern areas, it could turn out to be fairly chilly. It'll be chillier than of late, but temperatures back down to about 4 or 5 degrees, generally speaking, but a mild night to come in the south. Now, tomorrow, for much of the country, certainly for central and northern areas, it's going to be a bright and breezy day with some sunshine, but there will be showers around. The showers are going to be heaviest and most frequent across Northern Ireland and the north and west of Scotland, where you could get some hail and thunder, and again there'll be snow over the hills. South Wales and the more southern parts of England look set for a good deal of cloud with some outbreaks of rain and drizzle, but I think very gradually during the course of the day we will find somewhat brighter weather trickling down from the north. So eventually South Wales and north of about the M4, in those areas it may well become somewhat drier and brighter, but near to the south coast in Cornwall and the Channel Islands looks like staying damp and drizzly. Fairly mild though in most parts, but I think the wind will take the edge off the temperature in the more northern parts. Moving into Wednesday and Thursday, as I said at the beginning, the main theme I think is that it is going to be fairly windy, particularly so in northern and western areas, and on both days we're going to have a bright start and wind and rain spreading from the southwest.